Hello, hello. You will let me know if you hear me. I know I have some problem before with the sound. So if you join, please let me know if you hear me. I think you can hear me. Yeah. I think. Hello, hello. I'm checking if people can see and hear me well. I let people join. I see people coming on. Hello. Yeah, thank you for telling me that you hear me fine. Thank you so much. So, hope everybody having a good time. Yeah, people joining. Nice to see. Hello, Dina, Gigi, Bente, Patricia, Lynette. Hello, nice to see you. Katja here. So nice that people are joining. Hello from Ontario. Nice to see people join. Yeah, and we are lucky people see and hear me. That's nice. Good. We see if we will have Natalie or somebody come joining with some links. We will see. Otherwise, we start because today I have a card making with you all. So I will have a big screen like that. Okay, hello. I think we start. Hello, people joining. How nice to see you. I'm thinking to do a card. I will hold it up a little bit before we start. Something like this. I'm thinking we're doing a card with oil pastel backgrounds and little bit paste and glitter and micro beads and like that. And we are using the wonderful pumpkin and spice collection. So I don't know if we have anyone from Prima with us with the links. So hope everybody is having a good time. I never joined the group before. You're so welcome, Jean. My name is Katja and I'm living in Sweden, so I'm happy that I can share something here. And I am a Finnabear designer, and so I'm lucky I can be here. And I see Natalie are here, so I think Natalie will help us with the links. I'm thinking we will start with the card. So the card, it's 5 by 7 inch big card. It's a little bit more bigger that I'm used to do cards. So everybody is welcome. But I like the shape because I think these days we don't send cards, so why not do them a little bit bigger? Yeah, and we have Prima and Natalie with us. So we start. My Hello Fall card. 5 by 7 inch. And I have the base. Yeah, Natalie want to know where you are from. I will see Ontario and some places like that. So let us know from where you are. I start. The base where I will create on, I have used watercolor paper pad from Prima. And I know if you're a newbie, it can be like thinking how, because they are like glued. Hello, Shannon, nice to see you, and hello, everyone. They are like glued here on the edges, so they can be like a little bit tricky to like that, and that's it's like paper. But I'm using the heating gun and I'm heating the edges. So I start with one. Hello, nice to see you from Norway, South Africa, Oregon, Ålesund. So nice to see people. Hope you're hearing me even if I'm heating up my heat tool. So nice. I'm heating up the edges because it's like a glue, and now it's much more easy. Norway, thank you. So many people joining. And now when I'm start gluing, it's much more easy to pull it off. Yeah, look how easy. I start with the spatula and now it go off very easy when you have heated it. And that's a very great tip to get the glue and to get off this paper. So, and this one, you see, I struggle even with this side. So heating again, that helps if you don't have a craft knife or something like that. But I like to have. Okay, in Sweden we have like 8 p.m. right now. And what's your time, Linda? Where are you from, Linda? Sissi from Gothenburg. Welcome, Sissi. So, and now look how easy it go off when I have heated it. Much more easy, and you get nice edges. So that's a great tip if you buy like watercolor papers and things like that. Yeah. Okay, you're so welcome. We start. So you know I am using watercolor paper pad when to start, and I like to use that because it have like a great texture on it, and I really like the texture to have like a little bit on it. And I have some papers here. I will let them aside and work it here because I have these oil pastels. Have you used the oil pastels before? They are like in two kits, one rustic and one basic, and I will use the both. And me, I wonder, have you used the oil pastels? I have used them, but there are so much fun paints and colors, so it's difficult to find the time to use all of them. Okay, they come in two sets, the rustic and the basics. Yeah, and really creamy and like that. I have a craft mat on my table because I will do a technique and I will use a craft mat. But I also have like this plastic sleeve or plastic pocket. I don't know the exact name, but you know, and that's very cheap way you can put on the table, and you can use this technique with the pastels. So it's nice for you to see what you can do with the oil pastels. So the plastic sleeve or something else on the table, and I also have my water spray bottle and my fingers, and I need to have some baby wipes here because I know I will be a little bit messy now. So many people joining. Nice to see you all. Yeah, oil pastels are wonderful. Okay, I will do a background, and I will start to have like, I like the raw sienna, so I do a little bit like that. And I also have the salmon pink, and I will blend them on the plastic little bit and spraying in water. You can have like a brush, but I like to use my fingers. And we will create the background on the card. You're so welcome, all of you. And now I pull them. More intense color. If I must choose oil pastel watercolors, I don't use them so much, none of them, because I like very much like acrylic paints, like that. I think I like all of the colors, but they have like different purposes because you want to do different things. So I can't say that what I prefer, because it depends what you want to create. Okay, I blend still a little bit because it's not too much color. These colors, the salmon pink and the raw sienna, it's like a background. Hello, really nice to see you. So nice. So you see, I'm pulling here, and that's really nice. This is one of the colors for the background, and I want it to go all around. So that's pretty good for the first color, like that. I believe there are so many colors out there, and that depends what you will do. I really like these oil pastels, and I don't think they are like watercolors. I use watercolors, but on different projects. Okay, we have this. I will heat it a little bit to get it a little bit more dry, and then we will add one more color. So, like that. Also, if the card doesn't, it will be a little bit like bulky. I'm spraying water on the back side and add water, and that helps to get the card more flat, because it gets wet on the both sides. So that also can be useful. Otherwise, you can be like a little bit careful, like that. Okay, we take a new color. I thinking about the vermilion, and I always, or ochre. I think ochre and magenta, little bit pink, because we have a little bit more pinkish on the color, because I want these papers, and here are gorgeous boots, and they are going a little bit in pink color, so I want to have that color in the background. So again, on the table, and like the pink also, and water, and I blend with my fingers, tapping around a little bit like that, and blending them, because I want them to be the ochre and the pink, so I do the blending with my fingers. And then now I want to keep some white space on my cards, so I'm a little bit careful to not have this color all over. That will be perfect, because I don't want it all over my card. I still want to keep some white space, like that. And I even want more color, so I'm doing this again, and it gives like some shades of the ochre color and the pink. So I'm blending it again, and a little bit careful, because I want to keep some white spaces, like that. And so nice. So see that still people are joining. You're so welcome. I'm doing this card making with some oil pastel background, and doing like a little bit creative background, like that. I think we have tapping the colors. Yeah, like that. Think that's nice. And we can even get more like that. Doesn't care. You can do much more with these colors and using fingers and wet them. And today I was showing you one technique, and I think they are very versatile and you can blend them so easy. But I really want this to make like a really mixed media background. And I have a plastic sleeve and I put them aside, and I am almost a clean table. And now we can do even more on the background. And we will see, I have this set they aside a little bit so it can dry. I have this pumping and spice collection, some papers here, and I want to use them, and I want to add some more color to this card. Yeah, that's nice. And I want to add some like a tealish color, and now you see the pumpkin and spice, gorgeous pumpkins on the paper, and I love these because you can do the great cutouts. But I also like this side. It's absolutely stunning, this like mint color. And here also some flowers, and this brown are just incredible. And here are the boots. We will use them soon. But first I think I need to have some of this corner. Because I want to have one more color on this project, on the card bind. And this background, it doesn't happen here. I want to be careful about this, to do some cutouts and here. But here I can be a little bit careful. Yeah, we do like this. I want something from this background. Like that. Because I want to add that for my background here. So I don't use the scissors. I want to play a little bit, something like that. Here. Still I want to keep some background. That will be perfect because you will not show so much, but that's fun with mixed media. And even if we don't do so heavy mixed media today, I think it's just so fun that every layer makes something for your project. Yeah, something like this we can do, and it will not show perhaps for only little pieces. Okay. I will see if we have a lamp disturbing us like that. Okay, now I will have the soft matte gel. It's a very thin gel that is translucent, and you can use it for gluing paper or glitter and things like that. Now I will glue my papers, and I find a clean brush for this because I know I have been painting something black here. So yes, this was a black one. We find clean. I believe we have a clean brush. So I'm taking from the soft matte gel and adding it like this. And I want it to come on the edges and even on the upper part, and it will not show. It's so easy to work with. So I'm gluing these papers like this. And that's to make a little bit more interest to the background and add even one more color. Oh, thank you. Yeah, really. Thank you, very nice. Thank you for noticing really my nails. Okay, that's my background. And it will only show a little bit like that. Okay. Having like that. That's my start, and we need to dry it up a little bit because I will do some stamping. So I need to dry it up a little bit. In the meantime, I will get the chipboards for the project. Have you seen? Yeah, my nails usually have gesso on them, but I have washed my hands pretty well this time. Have you seen these chipboards? Oh, there are so many, and today we only use some of them. But what the mechanical dreams chipboard. Absolutely stunning items, and also the lace and hearts. So we will use some of them and we will paint. Yeah, they are just amazing. And we will paint them like that. It's dry. So it's dry, but we'll soon paint these also. But they are just amazing. But we can pick them out while it's drying a little bit. This clock, I will want to use that one. And they are, I'm so lucky that they are like already cut out, so you don't need to be careful. And they are like small chipboards on the background, small dots, and I will keep them. That's perfect. They are also already like 3D. So that one, and I want to use this one. And we see if we use one more. I don't know yet, but these two I'm sure we will use. Okay, so we'll paint them soon. But here I want to do some stamping. We'll see what stamps I have. And this is only to create like texture on the background. So I have these small clear stamp from Finnabair, and one is with the Gothic text, and I don't remember this what it is, but they are so easy to use, and I use it. It doesn't need to be perfect because it's only to give some extra texture to the background. And be sure to have one ink that are water resistant, and I have an archival ink. And this is to only create like texture on the background. And I'm using a brown ink pad this time. And I have the Gothic box stamp. And I could use the Gothic book stamp on almost every project I do. I like Gothic text so much. I do. So I'm stamping even many times on the same ink to get like a ghost print. And this is to make like interest to the background. Like that. And yes, threading stamp. So useful. When I do like background stamping, I don't do two different fonts. I try to do like a little bit different styles to give more interest. Okay, now I will do something, and we see I have some clear crackle. Now I will have some clear crackle Oh, I forgot something. I have like a pen, and it doesn't matter about the, yeah, they are great, the stamps. I have a pen. I don't, it's no special brand. It's a very cheap brand. And this is not like water resistant, but I don't care because I think sometimes it's really fun to have like when the colors blend out. So this is not a water resistant pen, and it doesn't do the strikes really straight, but I like framing, and here I don't mind if it's they go off a bit, but that's like a framing effect to my card. Now I have the clear Freckle texture paste from Finnaber Art Extravagance, and it's a paste, makes crackles, and I will add like paste over what I have done. That's why you need to have like ink that stays. So I'm adding it. Doesn't need to be everywhere. Thank you. And thicker on some parts and thinner on some parts, and we will leave this for drying. So it's clear, and bigger cracks where we have more, but the paper will pick some of the crackles. But I want to have like a surface, a special surface. That's why I'm doing this. We're leaving this for now, and we will paint our chipboards. And I have something that will go to the garbage, so I paint on it. Now I have some black heavy gesso, and I will paint. And you can paint with a brush, or if you have like a sponge. I'm a little bit careful about my fingers today, so I'm using like a brush. And black heavy gesso, and I really love that it's heavy because it's so much easier to paint. And I'm tapping it on. You can do with the sponge also, but it gets a little bit messy on the fingers. But we do these black today. And you can color and change the color of these chipboards on so many different ways, because you can paint it, you can emboss them, have wax on, stamp on them, and add like clear texture and adding texture to it. So many different ways. We should have like a live with only how to paint and what you do with chipboards. But I love chipboards. So much fun with chipboards. Okay, like that. We need to dry them a little bit. So we leave that for a little bit drying, and I will dry a little bit careful. We see if I have like this. Yeah, you can do. And I will pull it off like a little bit like that, and I will heat it to get them a little bit more dry. Like that goes fine. And they look already so, can you see, so amazing. Oh, you see, I look at you to see what I'm done, and I mess it out here. Okay, it will work like this. Okay, and we heat it. But you see, like that, looks amazing. Okay, already looking really, really great. So amazing. And I got paint on my fingers even if I was trying to not get it today. But it's like that. Okay. So, like that. Okay. This one, it will not stay finished to dry. So I have prepared one like that. It's almost the same because the crackle paste, you can dry it a little bit, but it dries by itself very, very nice by itself. So I'm leaving that, and I have prepared one for you. And this one, it have been drying for about 2.5 hours, and we don't have so warm weather. But I was painting it or drying it little matte. It was not completely dry and not 2.5 hours, and I'm painting it really, really hard. And you know what's happened with the texture is you paint it really hard, it start to make like a little bit bubbles, and I don't mind that. Yeah, 1 to 5 hours. But here I had dried a little bit, and then I dried really, really close, and it makes like a little bit like bubbles when you dry it really close. And that's fine. It gets like fine crackles. But when I have dried very close, it makes like a sandy texture. And that's what I was liking about it, because now we will add some color to it. Yeah, we will add something here. We will add some waxing. And we will have so much in the middle, so I will only have a little bit here. But that's to make like one more effect. So I'm thinking we take the copper. I'm taking a little bit copper and adding on the top some copper, and it makes like an interest above everything. Not so much, only a little bit, and it's make like extra dimension on the top, like more layering. So, and the crackles will show also. And like I said, we will have so much in the middle, so I don't mind so much here. This is to make it a little bit more like a shadow effect around my focal point here. So I'm adding on the top. And the crackles show a bit underneath, but it also makes like an extra shine to it. I could also add like a more goldish effect, but here I want to keep it the more copper touch, more like effect, because it matches the better ones. So that's my background. So you can use the crackle effect to also use like to make extra dimension on the top. Now I'm thinking, because we have the waxes, we have these, they are black. So we take the Firebird, and orange and copper, they match perfectly, but they are not the same. So I'm adding on my chipboards some wax. Oh, I love it already. Look, it's making magic. The waxes make magic on the black one. So like that. Incredible with also make like that, we get something fine. And even this, I will not use all of it, but I can add some wax all on it. So the Firebird will be perfectly for this pumpkin and spice collection, because the Firebird, it's like orange and it's really making magic with the wax. Aren't they incredible? Crunchy and orange and match the pumpkin and spice perfectly for pumpkin and fall season. Okay, and I use my finger to have, like, I'm thinking it's better to have a little bit from the time and to add more. But that's perfect, I believe, and I will leave these on my table. Perhaps I want to add some more. Now it's thinking about the composition, so we will watch what we have for the composition. I will only clean my fingers from the wax first. Thank you, Riddy, and all of you for all the hearts. So nice of you. Okay, quick clean of the fingers so I don't mess up all the papers. Like that. Of course, you can add the waxing with a brush. I did that last time. Okay, I have these journaling cards from the spice and pumpkin and spice cards, and it's a gorgeous small note cards, and it's perfect if you want to do like cutouts. And there are sentiments you can use, and you can cut out these reds. And I have made some cutouts from these. I will show you this Hello Fall, and I have cut out these flowers from the note card set, and look at how they look amazing. These small, from all these flowers from this one. And you can use this also, but I have made some cutouts, and I also have this. So it's perfect, a small kit, and for the quick cards you can pull these off and have that for a focal point. But I was made some cutouts from the journaling cards, and you can do, yeah, and you have the wash color, yeah, gorgeous colors. Oh, I love this collection. I don't know, I lost my words when I saw it. And have you seen this wonderful sheet with the pumpkins? I love the pumpkins with the teal and pink and orange and minty colors. Just amazing. And this is perfect. You can do so many tags and layouts or cards to send, to cut these out and to make interesting composition. Fall for fall, the paper is. They are so gorgeous, and I have made some cutouts. Look at these pumpkins. Like that, I have made them because I'm thinking we can have some of the pumpkins on my card. So we leave them like that. There are sheets like this. This is also amazing. Fall flowers. And look at, you have some sheet and you have clusters here of flowers. And I have made some sheet cutouts of that. And look at this gorgeous background. I love this. But I also want to have the leaves here. So I made some cutouts, some leaves, and some flowers from the set, like that. That's really good. And look at this. I will show you from what paper it comes from. And here we have the paper. What I will have, it's Get Cozy. And look at these bows. That's what we'll have on our focal point. And you can do the same here. You can make like these cutouts, but you can also make like cutouts around. But these are really easy to use on your card making or tags or whatever you like. And here, look, I was cut out that, and that's perfect for a focal point. But right now, I haven't cut out my the boots. And we'll do that. We will do that. And where do I have my scissors? Here. I will cut out that. And you can cut out with leaves, only boots, or with boots. It's your choice. I will cut this out. And on the background you have these black and white paper. So I'm always keeping up all the scraps what's come, because you never know when you need it. And I will do some fussy cutting. And please now, when I do some fussy cutting, if you have any questions, I try to answer them. And I hope you love this paper collection as much as I do, because I say to you, it's just amazing. I love it so much. And these boots, I fell in love with them first time I saw them, and I was thinking, yes, that's what I will have for a card. And I need to send some fall cards. I really need to do that. And I believe now that fussy cutting is really relaxing. What do you think? Do you like fussy cutting or not? Some people don't like fussy cutting, but I really find it really relaxing. And and you have many pieces you can use, and details, and it doesn't need to be like perfect. And this was my fussy cutting. And see, I have still a sentiment here, and I have a lot of small pieces, and I'm really a collector, so I keep them. I don't throw them away. Now I have a lot of fussy cutting. I have like my distress ink. I want to give a little bit extra on the edges because it's a fall card, so I'm adding a little bit on some edges, not everywhere, and I do this on some, and we will soon do our composition on the card. Are we card makers here tonight watching, or what you like to do? Do you do layouts, or what kind of projects people are doing? I like to do everything. I don't do so much card as I did when I was starting, but I do everything. What do people like to create? I'm curious what the people are here. Okay. So I'm inking up things I think I want to have. I think that makes like, if you haven't been so perfect on the fussy cutting, it doesn't make a problem. Ellie, card making in mixed media, love it all. I can agree. We love it all. We love it all. And art journaling, that's nice. Mostly cards, try to everything. Yeah, I also like to do everything. let's make this, what we're doing, so fun, because we can try anything we like. And that's me too. I like really, yeah, layout, albums, and altar project. Yeah. Tomorrow I will do something altar project. Tomorrow I will do something fun, pages, flow, envelopes, etc. Monique, so nice to see. Junk journals. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Now it's time to do the composition. I really have too much. This is enough to do one more card. Absolutely. I will want to have it in the middle, and we have like this color a little bit on the edges, and you see that's why I want to have something more light. Oh, it's okay, Claudia. You can always watch this stream later on. And I want this to show, but I also wanted to see more of it because it will be on the background. So, okay, I'm sorry, but I will cut it apart like this because I want up, and I also want something to show in the background. So I believe I will have these chipboards in the background, and we will add some items here, something like that. And here I want to have like a text, and pumpkin could go. What do you think? Or Friendsgiving. You see, it's so easy, but it goes all over it. Friends, what do you say if we only add like friends? That I could do. Friends. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. So I will cut exactly like that, and it will set only friends. That will be perfect. So I have this other half for some other text. On this card I had Hello Fall from some other. It's so easy to pick something, and here I will add some friends. Perfect. I will keep that for the last one. I'm thinking we are gluing. Time for gluing, and I will have some heavy body gel. We don't need so much. I can use like a regular glue. I will see if I have a spatula. I have really one rusty and grungy one, but I only need a little bit. You can use a glue, but this was what was handy on my table. And I will add like this gel, little bit like that. And I'm using that you have that the 3D dots on the back side, and I will keep them. Okay, something like that. Yeah, the weird questions. Talking to yourself when you're creating. These days, perhaps we do that more than ever because we have been at home. Keeping distance to people, start talking to ourselves. I have like foam tape. I will add that in the middle because I will have it in the middle here. So I'm adding like a foam tape and I'm pulling it off and placing my boots already. And these I have with the heavy body gel, so I can move them a bit, but I know where I want to have my boots. Okay, now I have these items here, and I believe I also will see what I had. I have some leaves here. Where did I got the leaves? Oh, let's see if I find them. Okay, I have these items on my table, and now it's so easy to find like a place. Some of these are I'm adding like under my, and to hide the where I have made the cutouts. So I'm adding a little bit of the paste, and I'm trying to make like a nice composition and to frame these. So you see I'm adding on 3 places here like that, and it could go like that already. Now I want to add like items or something above. I could even go like under the chipboards if I like to. Yeah, there we can do. So you're trying around, and because you have the chipboard and add your focal point on a bit of foam tape, it's so easy to pull your things around. Look, that will be perfect there. And we will have some foam of that, or you have a leftover chipboard or something, but I picked some foam tape and I will have that, so it makes it a little bit like a 3D effect on my card. And something like that, because I don't want to hide everything here. Something like that. Yeah. I'm thinking what we will want to have like a pumpkin, and the friendship will go also, and we will add that on the foam tape also. And so easy and to fun and to make these cards when you have made the cutouts like this. Oh, we need to have that on the background like that, so we can see where I will have that one, and it will be or I will do like that, I believe. So I'm trying out. That will be perfect. Like here. I have this pumpkin. It could go like it stay on the place there. And I forgot to have like a base, but we can see how it will look on the background. Yeah. And I don't mind if a chipboard goes a little bit underneath, go outside. Something like that we are going. And this pumpkin we can try with the black and white. We can try with that one. Or black and white. Could go. That's really cool also. With the black splatters. Why not? So you see, it's so easy to use the pumpkins, but I believe I want the teal one even here. Like that. And we need something here. So I will glue the friend. So it will stay in place. Like that. And we see. Yeah, it need to go a little bit higher. So, and it goes. And we need to add something here. You can see what we find. Yeah, I have make some cutouts of some leaves. That will be perfect. We are gluing the chipboard here too. And so fun when you have chipboards and you can really paint them in any color you like. That's really, really fun. So there we have the frame on the friends. Yes. That's going to work fine. And I really like the effect when something, they stick outside, like they go outside. I think that's makes a very interesting composition. See? Now I want to go even more further outside, and we can do, yeah, we can do, so we do. Why not? Wild and crazy. I love it. That's perfect. And I will need that to dry a bit, but I'm adding a little bit here, like wild and crazy. A leaf here to hide a little bit of the effect here, and we have even one more. We see if we have a leaf here. So it's really flowery, and it's some cutouts only. So fun. I think we are almost happy. And the pumpkin need to also have the foam. So it's very easy. And look, I can make like one more card of the cutouts I made. And these pumpkins. Just amazing. So, and it will like it's staying here. And I really love when they are like layering like that. We look how it looks on the other side. We look if it's almost the same. Almost the same, but not exactly, because I have go outside more on this card, and I love it. It looked like it's really wild, a little bit more wild and crazy. That's really, I love it. Okay, I have something to make because I really love to make shapes around the focal point. And now I don't know if it's show. We'll see. Look, I have this decoration. It's decoration from Frank Garcia, and I don't remember the name, but I'm sure that Natalie knows what the name of these small gorgeous. You can use it for decorations, and I want to add one thing like that because I like sparkling things and glitter and things on my projects. I can't resist. I must have something like that. So I want to add one here down. I could add it also here, but oh, I wanted to go down on card. Yes, Memory Hardware Parisian Amber. They are just amazing small stones. And here it's perfect with the heavy body gel a little bit. And I'm adding it to the card. Like that. Yes, I wanted to have it here. And I'm using today only one. Okay, now we have only a little bit because I believe to make like something together, making the card goes together, I like to frame it again, but we already have the frame. So I have my soft matte gel again, and we need to have the clean brush and not so much water on it, so I'm drying it up a little bit. And I only need a little bit of the soft mud gel, and I will add some glitter, and I have some glitter and some micro beads. So I will choose some places, and I want to have a little bit down here of the soft material, also under the pumpkin, and I believe I will have here on the top, like that. Okay, Dina asks how long it takes for heavy body gel to dry and keep pieces intact. Okay, heavy body gel depends how much you take, but when it dries up, it stays intact. You can ship things and it holds so well. The heavy body gel, I have used it for a shelf in my kitchen with glasses on, and it stays now. It stays. So, and it depends how much you take. On the card, it doesn't take too long. So it depends about your weather. Like here right now in Sweden, it takes more longer. On the summer, it goes really quickly. So I don't know if Natalie can give you a more perfect type, because it depends how much, always, and where you live, about the humidity in your country. I have these micro beads, and they come in a set, and this is like the copper color, because I think that matches perfect. So I'm sprinkling it carefully around, really close up my composition. It's like framing and giving like more effect to my focal point. So micro beads and gold glitter. And some gold glitter and micro beads in the mix makes my framing to my card, and I don't make too many places. We can look at my other card here on the back side, and here I have more places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have the odd numbers, and here I only needed 3 places, I believe, because I had gone more wide composition here. So you see, I think the glitter and the beads make a gorgeous effect, and the soft material dries clear when it's finished. Yeah, you can mix it, but if you are, I like really this, because look, you have these like sprinkle, you have, it doesn't need to come everywhere. You can be really like that, and then pulling it a little bit around, and really it works fine. You don't have glitter everywhere. But I believe my card is ready, and I have still so many cutouts here that I could do another one. So we see how it can look when I do it all like that. I think that's a really nice card to ship to a friend, and not so difficult, and using really the gorgeous paper of this pumpkin and spice collection. So I'm really lucky to have this color collection. So yeah, this is one of the most beautiful collection ever, I believe. So if you have any questions, please pop them now, because I'm finished. My card is finished. I love these cards and paper collection. I must say, I'm really in love. Can you be that in a paper? And I have one that I can do. It will be drying over the night. One more crackle card, and perhaps I will do something with my leftovers here. And one more card So I have some cards to send to my friends. Okay, I will say thank you. Thank you, ladies. I feel really lucky and happy that you have been joining here. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. And I'm so lucky that you have joined me tonight. And yeah, go and check out the gorgeous papers. Thank you for joining. Yeah, join me tomorrow. Check out my Instagram. Thank you for sharing that, Natalie. And more things. Thank you, Cici. Thank you to my Norwegian and Swedish friends. Tack snälla för att ni tittade. Thank you for watching. Yeah, thank you. So I'd say bye-bye and see you soon again. Bye-bye.